All right, ladies and gentlemen, just figured out why this 98 Expedition has been pulling to the right. And so what I want to say is this. So this is going to be all about diagnosis and repair on a wandering to the right issue. So I want to say when something, if I were to say it's pulling to the right, that means when you let go of the steering wheel, it's taking you off the highway onto an off-ramp type of a thing. Maybe not as severe, but then drifting right would be a slight, as long as you understand, if you can find a flat piece of pavement, most of the time you think your vehicle is drifting, but it's actually because of the crown of the road, you know, for watershed. But you'll figure out where the flat spots are, and you either have a drift or a pull, and this thing's been in the middle of drifting and pulling. And what I found out here, I've got this suspension not loaded, and obviously you can hear it, you can see it. These ball joints are getting worn, so it's wanting to wander around. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna replace the lower and upper, depending on how much they cost. You know, if the uppers are like super fantabulously expensive, they're not really showing a lot of wear. It's actually hard to see, but they are worn. They're 20, so 98, 08, yeah, 21 years old. So might as well replace both. But yeah, we had a issue that's been solved. We just got to do the work now. Same thing on the other side. But also what I'm dealing with is this oil filter adapter. This is the old model where the oil filter was literally right under the front bumper, which you can just about see. Anyways, you can see that the lines are leaking pretty bad. It's actually not terrible leak, but it's drip. There's a drip, obviously. It's not drip, drip, drip where you have a puddle each time you park it, but so I'd like to find that part and replace that at the same time when I do the work. And then this thing also has some door latch issues. It needs a multi-function switch for the turn signal because the washer fluid button doesn't work unless it's on high beam. And then also the side mirror switch isn't working. We're gonna check for power there, see if it's a switch or if it's some sort of a circuit issue. And last but not least, when it's cold, it will sometimes not disengage out of park. And so I'm thinking it's just a sluggish mechanism. So we're gonna get in there and make sure we don't have any issues, and then probably lube everything up. But this thing's gonna now be parked in the garage. This is actually my wife's vehicle. Last but not least, I need to rip out the old starter, or the old auto start, and put in a new one. That thing basically is finicky as all get out. So anyways, and I guarantee you there's probably some, I'm gonna double check the play in the tie rods. I'm gonna make sure while I'm in here that I'm not, in fact, let's go ahead and film them. Then I will watch this later, see what we got. I'm not feeling a whole lot. Usually you can feel it. I'll just do this side really quick. So, yeah, I'm excited to figure out a little bit of play in there. That's most likely the piston arm, or the idler arm, and or both. The joint, where the drag link, or whatever it's called, hooks up the main tool I rolled. Anyways, guys and gals, this is our culprit right here. we're gonna keep working on it. This thing has been on the channel before. We did a mass airflow sensor cleaning and among other things, so we're gonna keep at it, get this thing dialed in. All right, got the primaries all suited and booted. Winter tires, baby. Oh snap. Betty. What do we have here? About to go home. Thanks for tuning in. Over and out. Couple of eagles. One on the right, I can barely see them. It looks like they haven't quite got their full white cap yet, so they're like, I guess they get that when they're 5 years old. So these guys might be 4 years old. A couple of brothers hunting together. Cool though. The phone can't zoom in very well. I wish I could get up close, but whoops.